London is known as financial hub of the world. It is considered the world's most international and connected financial center. The city is a trading hub for bonds, futures, foreign exchange, and insurance. 180 plus foreign banks have banks or branches here in the City of London. London handles 40% of the world's foreign equities and 30% of the world's currency exchange. The world's largest market for gold and silver bullion trading is the London Bullion Market. London is also home to the Big Four accounting firms. But how did it become the finance hub of the world? The City of London was established a few years after the Roman invasion in AD 50 on the north bank of the River Thames. From its early years, commerce flourished in the city, and its ports drew merchants and entrepreneurs from many nations. By the late 16th century, London increasingly became a major center for banking, international trade, and commerce. The Royal Exchange was founded in 1565 by Sir Thomas Grisham as a center of commerce for London's merchants, and gained royal patronage in 1571. London attracted skilled immigrants like craftsmen, merchants, and entrepreneurs who joined and established guilds, and wielded great influence and power in the city. Some of those merchants went into banking and developed the sector. The Bank of England, which stands in the middle of the city, began as a private corporation started by merchants in 1694. Its first task was to fund the government's military efforts in the 9 Years' War with France. It received various long-term privileges and became a monopoly. During this period, coffee houses thrived within the city's confines, transforming into impromptu workplaces that eventually morphed into financial hubs. Jonathan's Coffee House in Change Alley birthed the London Stock Exchange, as stockbrokers conducted their affairs there. Similarly, Lloyd's of London, an insurance market, drew its name from a coffee house on Tower Street that attracted marine underwriters. Beginning about 1750, there was an upsurge of banks in the country. The dozen or so existing in 1750 doubled by 1772 and reached 400 by 1800. There was hardly any doubt about which city in the UK would emerge as the primary hub for finance and trade. A combination of factors, long-standing banking practices, a significant port, its status as the capital, and its central position in the expanding railroad network post-1830 all converged to elevate one particular location. London adopted financial innovations from Amsterdam, the global hub for trade and finance during the 17th century, enhancing and refining these practices. It cultivated a market-focused system, diverging from the bank-centric model of its Dutch counterpart. As the Netherlands faced economic and political challenges due to conflicts with England and the Napoleonic Wars, London's financial prominence surged during the 18th century, marking a period of Dutch decline and British ascendancy. London and Paris engaged in a rivalry to claim the title of the predominant global financial center until the mid-19th century. Paris faced a setback in 1848 following France's defeat in a war with Prussia, which led to significant troubles for the Bank of France. As a consequence, the French bank was compelled to cease specie payments, eliminating its ability to convert paper currency into gold. London assumed a singular role as the primary settlement center for exchange transactions in Europe, a departure from its previous position as one of two major centers. London has been a leading international financial center since the 19th century, acting as a center of lending and investment around the world. English contract law was adopted widely for international finance, with legal services provided in London. Financial institutions located there provided services internationally, such as Lloyd's of London, founded 1686, for insurance, and the Baltic Exchange, founded 1744, for shipping. London's supremacy persisted until the onset of the First World War. However, amid this devastating conflict, the city encountered challenges in upholding its position as a hub for foreign reserves and a provider of both short and long-term credit. During this time, the rise of the US as a significant global financial power aligned. The New York Stock Exchange surpassed the London Stock Exchange in prominence. Following the Second World War, New York briefly held the mantle as the world's financial center until the emergence of the eurodollar market in the 1950s. London then secured a substantial portion of this market. Under English common law, the Bank of England had the capacity to foster lightly regulated offshore markets. This legal framework led to the establishment of numerous branches by foreign banks in London, enabling these markets to flourish within the city. In October 1979, Britain eliminated foreign exchange controls that had been enforced since the Second World War. 7 years later, the city's financial markets underwent deregulation in a monumental move known as the Big Bang. This transformative event involved the elimination of fixed-rate commissions, the entry of foreign firms, and a shift to electronic trading. This catalyzed a financial revolution that solidified London's position as the preeminent global financial capital. Between 1986 and 1995, the London Stock Exchange experienced a surge in its average daily turnover, escalating from £500 million to over $2 billion. This period witnessed the acquisition of small British firms by international entities, leading to a lasting transformation in the culture of the country's financial sector. Simultaneously, London emerged as a central hub for the multi-trillion-dollar global derivatives market during the 1990s. After Brexit, the position came in danger due to the outflow of capital to other European financial centers and threatens the city's access to foreign talent, which it has relied on for centuries. Today, London is still the world's top financial hub, sharing the spot with New York.